You give me hope, the strength, the will to give on.
Hello everyone, this is Chef Michaela of Seafood Galore.
This is Mervic Vicky Monosilio, and I would like to invite you tomorrow. That's the
And I'm inviting you all to watch Germination Help Our.
So on behalf of One You Connect, we would like to thank One Nation.
Hi everyone, I am CJ Little. I am your creative
Karandang, yung Mrs. Tabopin UK 29.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Coloso, and I would like to...
Ako po si Christine. Gusto ko lang po kayong i-invite sa interview.
Instructor and founder and co-creator of
Churito. I'm inviting everyone to join me.
Montes, and I'm inviting you this coming February 24.
I'm an actor, singer, and entertainer.
I'm currently the Director of Skilled Healthcare International.
I am a newly arrived nurse here in the UK.
Space Organization Coach, and I would like to invite you to join.
Hello everyone, good morning and good evening to everyone.
My name is Victoria. I'm a UK-based transgender actor.
Of Artist Venue UK, please join us on
Watch me tomorrow, June 9 at Germination Facebook page.
UK time. And we're going to be talking about how I manage.
Join me on Germination Show this coming 2nd of June 2021, hosted by...
And I'll be joining the live stream of Germination.
7 p.m. UK time. I'll invite
the Germination Show happening on May 12, 7 p.m. Philippine time.
Me out on the Germination Show from the UK this Sunday, May 2nd.
On Sunday, April the 18th, 7 o'clock, London.
The founder of KNC Music and Arts.
28th of March, I can share my patient.
Expecting to you all watch us this Wednesday, 24.
Imagine all.
What would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of your 12-year-old self, what?
Hello everyone! Good evening UK! Sama-sama tayong magsayawan sa daan. Umikot-ikot, kumembot-kembot, walang pakialam. Sama-sama tayong magsayawan sa daan. Umikot-ikot na parang senglot, walang pakialam. Minsan pa na tayo'y nagkasama-sama sa saliw ng musika, sa tunog ng gitara. Itutuyan kita sa awiting na buo ng pinagsamahan. Muli nating buhayin ang ating nakaraang kalokohan. Yeah! Sama-sama tayong magsayawan sa daan. Umikot-ikot, kumembot-kembot, walang pakialam. Sama-sama tayong magsayawan sa daan. Umikot-ikot na parang senglot, walang pakialam. Yes, hello, warm greetings everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now, and welcome here in
Germination TV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Yeah, and of course, we are live simultaneously on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. Ayan, welcome. Those are watching there right now. And we are also live on One Nation Awards Facebook group. Welcome, everyone. Those are watching there. We're also live on Germination Get Champion Facebook group. Welcome, everyone. We're also live on Musika Silangan. Welcome. Those are watching there right now. And welcome then to all those who are watching in Discovery Facebook group. That's actually my private Facebook group. And of course, some thumbs up and hearts will be very much appreciated. So don't be shy, give it a try. Click those buttons now. And if you are new to Germination, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and give our Facebook page a follow and a like. Ayan, and I would like to welcome all those who are joining us right now. Daisy Esguera. Hello, Ate Daisy. Ayan, we also have Joyce Chikori Habib. Ayan, welcome Joyce Chikori Habib. And also we have who else have we got here tonight? We have Brandon Benedict Cruz. Yeah, my kumpare from the Philippines. Hello, Dino. Welcome. We also have Maricris Demetrial Sabili. And welcome. And my cousin in Canada, Kuya Lito Fontanilla. Yan. Hello to all our relatives there in Canada. Yan. Okay, and we also have, who have we got here? We also have, ayan, Ate Daisy Esguera, our reigning Mrs. Pearl Philippines Eurasia 2021. Ayan, King of Eurasia. Oh my God. King of Eurasia. Okay, nakakawala ng pagod watching your show. Wow, thank you very much. Ayan, good evening to all from a Facebook user. Oh, the Soulmates. Yes, the Soulmates will be having their the Filipino concert tour. Ayan, starting this May, and on July 9, they will be here in London. Ayan. Let me see if they can actually join us later on. And yes, Ate Daisy, magandang gabi. Ayan, magandang gabi. And of course, Germination wouldn't be complete without the seed that we can plant into your mind and let it germinate, because here in Germination, we believe that everything starts from within. So, our inner works for today. Actually, happy 1-year anniversary to our inner works, Mimi Mili. So, here we go, our inner works for today.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inner Works, where everything starts from within. For this week, let's start off the day by creating a safe space where we can speak our truth and live our authentic lives. For this week, I'd like to share to you this quote. A belief is only a thought that you continue to believe. That was quoted by Abraham Hicks and channeled through Esther Hicks. You can find it in social media, and Abraham Hicks is a publication. You can check out their books as well. So guys, in truth, most of our beliefs are only passed down to us by our parents, the society, the community, the church, the school, friends. So coming from our external environment. So I would just have a few questions, that we can always ponder in following our beliefs. So how does this beliefs affects our lives? Does it help us grow and expand, or limiting us to explore more? In our beliefs, if it matches our desires, then it becomes our reality. And one of the greatest thing that we can give to ourselves is the freedom from what others think. So don't mind what others think about you. It's only a belief that it's their just opinions. So guys, when you find yourselves with a negative emotion, change your narratives and remember, be kind to yourself and talk to yourself with kindness and loving care, as if you're talking to your best friend. Again, guys, remember this. I always put it, in my, actually it's kind of like my mantra, if you put it that way. Remember, as you think, you feel, and as you feel, you radiate, and as you radiate, you do create. So you create your own reality by your beliefs. So guys, if you think that is of value, please like, share, and comments are always appreciated. This is Mimi Mili, sending my love and light to you. See you next week!
And thank you very much, Mimi Mili. And happy first year anniversary to Inner Works. Ayan. So, let me introduce my special guest for tonight. Ayan. But before that, let me just show a video. Just a reminder.
Yes, and for the community organization, I would like to present the nominees. So, COVID Warriors Corner, represented by Miss Ella Hidalgo. Philippine Eurasia, represented by Julie Knowles. Casilleras Charity Organization UK, represented by Enli Gagan. Kanlungan Filipino Consortium Charity by Andrea Martinez. Darby Bayanihan Productions by Cindy Sindol. Yapak London Organization Incorporated by Elijah Paul Villanueva. And Filipino Derbyshire Community through Irene White. Good luck, everyone. And the winner is Kanlungan Filipino Consortium Charity by Andrea Martinez. Congratulations po.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
In behalf of Kanlungan Filipino Consortium, we thank One Nation Awards UK for this opportunity to be recognized in the British community. For the information of everyone, Kanlungan is a consortium of 12 community-based organizations, and we are very grateful to our partners, members, volunteers. Actually, some of you are volunteers in Kanlungan, including Kim, funders, and the whole of the Filipino and Southeast and East Asian migrants for making the organization socially relevant to our community. We are continuously working towards the rights and welfare of Filipino migrants in the UK, especially in our campaign for the regularization of our undocumented migrants. We hope you join us in this campaign, write to your MPs so they would hear our call. Indeed, the COVID-19 pandemic has tested our resolve as a community to unite together and forge our commitment to serve. Again, our heartfelt thanks to everyone and to One Nation Awards for this very opportune award. Thank you.
Ayan. All right, so let me bring in a representative from Kanlungan. He's actually the social media and communications officer of Kanlungan. Okay, let's bring him in.
Good evening, everyone.
Ayan.
Good evening, good
Ladies and gentlemen,
morning, good afternoon to everyone.
welcome here, Niel Camilon of Kanlungan. He is the Social Media and Communications Officer of Kanlungan. Ayan, welcome, Niel. Welcome. Yes, batiin mo ulit ang ating mga live audiences.
Okay, sorry about that. Good day to everyone. So it means good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone, wherever you are. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening sa inyo again. Yeah, that is a little bit overwhelming seeing that video again, actually, Jeremy. About giving us the opportunity and awarding us the best or like awarded us the recognized and awarded as the community organization of the year at the One Nation Awards Breakthrough 2021.
Yes. And of course, thank you siyempre dun sa the person who nominated Kanlungan as a community organization of the year. Ayan. Palakpakan natin. And Niel, I always do this to my special guests and nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Ayan. Nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Are you ready for this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, born ready.
Go ahead.
Okay, yes. So basically, I'm going to throw you questions and you will answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. It's just a way of knowing you more and warming you up. You know, it's still cold here in England. And of course, having fun here in Germination. All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
I'm terrible with dancing. As you can see. All right, quick fire questions. Sleep or eat? Sleep or eat?
I'd rather sleep.
Sleep. Weird or crazy?
I'm crazy.
Apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
I think my back.
Your back? Oh my God. Medyo tricky yan. You need to be a contortionist, no? Or just
yeah. You need to have like a full body mirror to see that. Yeah.
Yes. What was the last thing that you Googled?
I think the last thing that I Google is about birch ply.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And what is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure is Filipino food. So
Filipino foods. Yeah. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as longer?
I think I'd rather win the lottery.
Win the lottery. Money or fame?
Yeah.
Money or fame?
Money.
Money. Dream or career?
Dream
or career? Dream. Security or opportunity?
I think security.
Security. Memory or imagination?
Imagination.
Imagination. Creation or possession?
Creation.
Creation. And, Niel, if you have the attention of the whole world right now for 10 seconds, what would you like to say?
Okay, if I have the 10 seconds, I think...
Yeah, what would you like to say?
I think I'm just gonna spread that, like all problems that we have, or for example, like the war in the Ukraine invasion, all we need is love. So, not the, what do you call that? Like, parang, indifference is actually the problem. That's why we have that. And I think we can resolve it by loving each other. So that's it.
Yes, amazing. All love. Ayan. I have that stick too as a substitute for my terrible dancing. All right. So, what treat are we in for today, or what value can we give our live audience, and what can we learn? So we have a representative of Kanlungan, and we will find out more what Kanlungan is all about. I've heard Kanlungan for a long time, and I have seen their works, obviously on social media. They do a lot of things to for the benefit and welfare of Filipinos. Actually, not just Filipinos. You are extending to other Asian countries as well, other minorities. So if you know anybody who is a like what you call this one? Oh no, I'm lost for words. I'm overwhelmed. Who is affected or is a victim of a violence or abuse or all these things, uh, it's really very reassuring that we have a community organization like Kanlungan who is behind us to actually support us and also educate us and empower us for these kinds of situations. Especially we are here in abroad, so please share this live stream to all our kababayans. Ayan. So let's just start. As a social media officer, I'm sure you know a little bit of history about.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
first of all, why Kanlungan? So let's translate. Kanlungan, it means shelter, right? Shelter.
Yeah,
Kanlungan.
it means shelter. So it means safe haven, shelter, and yeah. So to give you a little bit of like history about Kanlungan. So Kanlungan was established 1994. So this was established by women, Filipino women that are seeing what do you call that, like that we need to really fight back about like the some discrimination that we experience in here in the UK. So it started from like giving affordable housing for our kababayan that are working for the NHS. So the organization, the member organization of Kanlungan, which is Bahay Kubo Housing Association. So this was like created, like campaign to have like a cheaper and affordable housing for our kababayan that are working for the NHS, because most of them are like, living quite far from their trust or hospital. So the tendency is, the what do you call that? The journey from like point one to point B is quite far. So it affects their, their health, their lifestyle as well. No, I'm thinking that they should have like, live just close to their workplace, but doesn't work that way. So Kanlungan and like Bahay Kubo hand in hand like campaign to have that, like affordable like housing for our kababayan that are working for the NHS. So that is the start of that. And now Kanlungan evolved to like, to campaign more of like rights, like, and empower our like our kababayan here in the UK, not just like the Filipino, because we think that the experience that we, that our experience is also the same with the experience of our East and Southeast Asian brothers and sisters. So yeah, that's why we extend, as you said. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. It's really great, yung the first project is all about housing talaga, no? So
Yeah.
they really big endeavor talaga yun to provide housing for NHS workers.
Yeah, and actually like Bahay Kubo Housing Association, which is part of Kanlungan, campaigned for that with our the BAME community, which is the Black, Asian, and minority ethnic community. A campaign for like this type of systemic racism that is happening in the housing sector. So, and because of that, we managed to like some of like currently Bahay Kubo is still like giving affordable housing for our kababayan like working for the NHS, and also for like our domestic workers that are living here in the UK.
Wow, amazing. So fast forward, after it was founded up to this time, of course we're having this conversation yesterday, but there's a lot of projects, a lot of things going on sa Kanlungan. That's why you have to increase your number of staff so you can accommodate. So Tell us what are the additional or the latest services that Kanlungan actually provides or support for the
Okay.
community.
Yeah. So um, we, actually the pandemic becomes like the spotlight, and we managed to see what are, the experiences of like our kababayan, and also like the East and Southeast Asian, brothers and sisters here in the UK. We see like this disparity in terms of like, um, what I call it, like disparity in terms of like discrimination and racism in like their workplace, and also some of them experience domestic violence and employment problem, and also on top of that is like they experience some sort of problem with their immigration status here in the UK. So to answer your question, yes, Kalungan expanded, and all of like our programs currently are funded by different organizations as well. So, for example, most of our projects are catered towards our marginalized member of our community. So, for example, we have a rainbow program. So rainbow program is caters for our LGBTQ plus community in London, and we have like the Women Tribe Project. We have like which is protects and and address some issues of like mental health and well-being, as well as like financial resilience as well for our kababayan, which is like in NRPF, which is no recourse to public fund. So and then we also have like pathways to settlement. So these are like this is a project that help like our undocumented migrants in London to have a free access, or to like legal advice, and to become like regularized here in the UK. So as we all know that we have like a big group of like kababayans here in the UK that are like undocumented, or what they are saying is just like TNT. So we help them to find like pathways so they can be settled here in the UK. So in the height of the pandemic, we also have like the COVID-19 Filipino response. So we're giving like free grocery, like food and essentials for our kababayan that contracted the virus. So ito latest to, this is quite latest, Jeremy. We're also doing this empower domestic workers. So this is like project and managed by the Filipino Domestic Workers Association, and then so this is like funded by Porticus. So this is like a community of domestic workers that help each other and protects each other to have like a safe work work and living conditions, something like that. So, and then on top of that is the Gabriela UK is also doing a project. So this is by the help of Kanlungan. It was set up for them to like give like free digital training for women. So that is very important. So yun yung mga project ng Kanlungan, and we're not stopping. So we're just like continuously continuously creating projects for for like the welfare of our kababayan here in the UK.
Wow. No wonder why with all this public service that you're doing, you are indeed deserving to be the Community of the Year award for One Nation Awards.
Yeah, thank you for recognizing us. Actually, like what we like this is just like tap in the back for our hard work during the pandemic, and we're very glad that we were recognized by One Nation.
Wow, amazing. And of course, for all those people who would like to get in touch with Kanlungan, right at the bottom of the screen, there's their website, kanlungan.org.uk. And email is info@kanlungan.org.uk. And of course, there's a landline number there where you can get in touch with them. Yeah, napakahalaga where they
Yeah.
can. It's a relief to know that there's an organization like this, wherein if you get into trouble, or if you need support or assistance, there's something in there to to
Yeah.
uh to back you up. Ayan.
Yeah, and
So
also Jeremy, i-ano ko rin, because I am like the social media and comms officer of Kanlungan.
yeah.
We are also like, you can also like follow our social media. So we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and also on Instagram. You could follow us to check like what are like the latest updates and workshop that you could attend. So yeah.
Yes. So protecting the rights, welfare, giving all these workshops to educate and empower people. And napakalawak no ng mga services from advices, workshops, all these activities. So I can see that
Yeah.
it's really it's not just Kanlungan pero may mga other organizations who you can tie up, who can be like the project lead of a specific a project. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes. So you
And
tie up
I
with an
think
organization.
to add Jeremy, so inside our organization, most of all of us have the capacity to work with this project. So in terms of like immigration workshop, so we also have like the mental health like befriending calls. You can call us or email us or message us on Facebook if you experience some sort of like domestic violence, any form of like abuse in your workplace. So we have like in-house psychotherapists that could help you in terms of like unpacking those traumas or bad experiences.
Yes. Yeah, they can have a look who are the people behind. Meet the team. Ayan, they can always see that there's a lot of like qualified persons or professionals that could help in every situation, like mental health, um, social media and communication. Yeah, si Jel.
And
Strategy
also
development.
I think Jeremy, what is important is in the team is predominantly are women
Yeah.
and member of
Yes.
the LGBT. So and also we have like Vietnamese colleague, and also we have like a Indonesian colleague. So
Yes.
if you could like message us if you experience this, you can also like share this to like your Malaysian or part of like the Southeast and East Asian community, so we could cater those type of like services. And the good thing about like our services is culturally, and we also speak Tagalog, so
Yeah.
we could immediately communicate and understand your concerns, your issues, and there's no, what do you call that, like blockage in terms of
Yeah.
like managing and unpacking like your problem, because Filipino to Filipino, so East Asian to East Asian, or Southeast Asian to Southeast Asian, so easy as that.
It's a safe place. It's a shelter, which is a safe place.
Yes, it is a
Kanlungan.
safe. Yeah, it's a safe
Safe
place
environment.
actually. Yeah.
Amazing. And let's just greet all those who are joining us as well. Shalani Sexton, welcome here in Germination. Thank you for joining us. We have CJ Lidl. Ayan, CJ Lidl of Likha. Ayan. She was the one who designed that one for me. Thank you very much, CJ Lidl of Likha. And of course, our reigning Mrs. Philippines Asia 2021 as well. And we have Anthony Reyes Melendres. Welcome here. Oh, we have Charm Recolisado. Yeah. From Qatar. My kumare and kumpare from Qatar. They are here in London. Ayan. Happy watching. We have a live viewer from New Zealand. Ate Carmela Ivora Lailo. Ayan. Another beauty queen. Wow. And let's see, we have some just flash some comments in here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write it on the comment box. And we have, ayan, CJ Little. Hi, Niel. Hello to all Kanlungan members. Ayan, CJ Little.
Yeah. So actually, CJ was our the reigning Miss Kanlungan.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't
yeah,
know
she
that.
was she is our reigning Miss Kanlungan, and the
Yeah.
good thing about that is like all these women that are they're confident with their own skin, and the pageant was only like online as well because of the pandemic. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
so CJ was like, it's our reigning Miss Kanlungan.
Wow, congratulations, CJ. I didn't know that. Well done, well done. Ayan, Kanlungan Filipino Consortium, you are doing amazing job. Well done. And Ate Daisy, another queen. Remarkable public service. Ayan, thank you. And Kanlungan, Sandigan sa Kahirapan, Sandigan ng Bayan, mabuhay po kayo. Ayan. Amazing.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Stacy.
thank you. And I'm just curious, what are the common problems that you encounter in Kanlungan sa mga not just
Okay.
Filipinos but
Yeah.
minorities and everything. What's the
Yeah.
usual problem they encounter?
Okay, so I think that there are like four major problems that most of our service user experience. These are like in their workplace, health, and immigration, and some are like experience mental health. So those four, I think that I could highlight. Yeah, if I could go back to that, so the first one is like the workplace. So recently we publish, and we are part of this report. So this is like the nursing narratives, and this is the racism and the pandemic. So it talks about like the experience of this is the experience of like our kababayan, and also the Black and the minority ethnic experience during the height of the pandemic, which are like discrimination, racism. So so this report, and also there's a film. So the title of the film is Engage. So our trustee Tita Susan, and one of like our kababayan, so her name is Rona. She was also highlighted in her experience during the pandemic, because it's like they experience like like, because most of like our kababayan is like in a very low like level, like in the NHS, or what is the word, band, like a certain band. So some of them are like really facing the COVID wards, and some of like their white colleagues manage to what do you call that, like to be safe in their workplace. So some of like our kababayan died during the pandemic because of this systemic racism that happened in their workplace. So that's one thing. And then so that's one thing. So you could check that on our socials. You could see it, like the report, and also the link of the film. So that's one thing. And then I could talk about again with the health. So the problem with the health is some of our kababayan here in the UK that are undocumented don't have the access in like in the NHS. So because of that, because of no access to the to the NHS, how they can make themselves like worry free in terms of like any form of accident, sickness, or health related problem. So are we just gonna let them die? No. So if you don't have like NHS, or you're not registered with the GP here in the UK, just message us. We could help you in terms of to register like in your in your GP. So that's one thing. And the next problem is the immigration. So because of because of the hostile environment of the UK government, some of our kababayan can't afford and also can't even because the UK government is really hostile for like migrants. So some of our kababayan here that are undocumented, the all the system in place with immigration is really difficult for them to really apply for, to have to be like settled here in the UK. So because they're not settled, imagine the stress, and also imagine the stress, imagine the worry, or what do you call this, the mental health impact of it, like in your mind, that you don't have a piece of paper that will tells you that you are regular here in the UK. So, and because of that, it affects the well-being of a person. And these are the things that we are like really campaigning. Is we have this campaign which is status now for all. So this is like would regularize all our undocumented and asylum seekers and refugee here in the UK, so they could access all these services from the government. So no human is illegal. That's always our our we shout in front of the parliament, because no one is illegal. So that's one thing. And then the next one is mental health. I think during the pandemic, because we are like on lockdown, the dynamics towards, like, for example, like our partner, husband and wife, those kind of things, it's totally changed, because we are like, like in just one, we're just like in one space, and it's really difficult to, like, to navigate that kind of like atmosphere. And most of like our Filipino women experience, even like the LGBT plus community experience domestic violence from their partner. So and this domestic violence, it affects their like health and well-being. So to unpack that, like your mental health, you need to understand that, like or you need to like really unpacking it to just move forward with that type of like trauma or abuse. So in Kanlungan, that's one thing that we are like really focused in terms of like mental health. Like that is like one of like our focus service, is to really give support, befriending calls for our kababayan that experience mental health or like domestic violence, like in their like in their with the like sa partner nila, or even like in their workplace. So we're just like a call away, or like you can message our like social media, and and we could help you and support you with those things. So sorry na pahaba.
No, it's very important. It's public service, and no, don't think like that. It's okay. It's convenient because we are trying to make the public aware that there's actually an organization like this who is fully funded and fully supported by the government as well. And yun, for all those who are listening right now, and these are the big four, right? So as what Niel mentioned, yun nga yung mental health, and then yung access ng for health for those who are having immigration problems, and of course yung mga discrimination and other abuses at work, in the workplace. So these are the big four that so if you know anybody who is suffering in silence, you don't need to suffer in silence anymore. There's a shelter or a kanlungan where we can go to, and just don't forget there's a number there, there's a contact details where you can get in touch with kanlungan. Ayan. So is there for all those people that you help, is there like a follow-up system that you do, like say for instance you've helped somebody suffering domestic violence, and then you've helped them, and then is there like a follow-up system that you keep an eye on them for quite a period of time?
Yeah, absolutely. So our what do you call that? Um, from the registration or like the point of like contact, like call or like email or like messages. So we have like a proper like your case is gonna be like recorded. So we make sure that we support you in terms of like your inquiry or whatever like you need from us. So basically everything is like in place, and also our staff and also my colleague are like they're like fully they have the capacity to like really support our like service users.
Yeah, very important. You need to increase that capacity because there's a lot of people who are suffering, so you need to hire more staff so you can
Yeah.
serve the community.
And on top of that, we understand also our capacity as an organization, but we're not gonna leave you behind. So if you can't cater, a certain problem or certain issues or inquiry, we signpost it to other organizations that could really also, handle their needs, concerns as well. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Let's just welcome all those who are joining us as well right now. We have Jen Papa Florida. Welcome here, Jen Papa. And we have Cherry Valencia. Welcome here. And good evening to all from Cherry Valencia. And Mimi Mili said, it's important to spread the word about the issues that concerns us all. Absolutely. So don't forget to share this live stream to all those people who will benefit from the services of Kanlungan, and of course making their services known through this platform. That's why we are interviewing somebody from Kanlungan. So I'm just curious, the problems, like the domestic violence, all this abuse. We've been hearing this one even before. What do you think is the problem? Why we cannot eliminate this type of problem? I mean, no matter how much the government can put in place, to prevent this or to support them. Um, in your own opinion or based on your experience, why do you think this is still happening in our society? But before you answer that question, I just would like to pause for a commercial break, and we will be right back. So don't go away because we're not going away.
Wash your hands or sanitize your hand. Wear your face mask and maintain a safe distance.
Panahon ng pagkakataon, may babalik ba ang kahapon? Natatandaan mo pa ba? Tayong dalawa'y unang nagkita, panahon ng kamusmusan. sa piling ng mga bulaklak at halaman, doon tayo nagsimula. Mangarap at tumula. Tatandaan mo pa ba? Inupit kong puso sa punong mangga at ang inalay kong gumamela. Magkahawag kamay sa dalampasigan, malayang tulad ng mga ibon, ang gunita ng ating kahapon. Ang mga puno't halaman, kabiyak ng ating gunita. Sa paglipas ng panahon, bakit kailangan ding lumisan? Panapanahon ng pagkakataon, may babalik bang kahapon? Yung ikaw ay nagbalik, tulad ko rin ang iyong pananabik, makita ang dating kanlungan, tahanan ng ating tula at pangarap, ngayon ay naglaho na. Saan hahanapin pa? Lumilipas ang panahon, kabiyak ng ating gunita. Ang mga puno't halaman, bakit kailangang lumisan? Panapanahon ng pagkakataon, may babalik bang kahapon? Lumilipas ang panahon, kabiyak ng ating gunita. Ang mga puno't halaman, bakit kailangang lumisan? Panapanahon ng pagkakataon, may babalik ba ang kahapon? Ayan, Kanlungan. Kanlungan kasi kahino kinanta ko. Sabi ko, ano kayang makanta? Naisip ko, Kanlungan. Kanlungan. Sige, kantayin natin Kanlungan. Ayan. Alright, so we are back. We are back. So yeah, going back to my question, bakit sa tingin mo it still happens up to this modern time? You know, because sometimes, you know, this problem has been going on for a while, and then you would think na, oh, it's a modern age now, and how come this thing still happen? What's Kanlungan's opinion about this one? Why it still happens up to this time?
Jeremy, actually maganda siyang question. It is a very, you know, like relevant question at the moment as we experience all these atrocities, you know, racism, you know, happening like in the US, here in the UK, and also with the war. I think the problem, as I said, is not accepting the, that we are unique to each other. The thing is, when we are like trying to push someone about, like, for example, like your difference, like always indifference is like the problem. If we just try to, accept the, the uniqueness of other people, and we try to, like accept all, like, like that flaws, or like, those kind of like indifferences, we can just like, we can just like harmonize, and we can just, just spread love. I think that is really important. That is happening because, for example, like in our experience, domestic violence happen is because, like cultural differences. So one person doesn't believe in this specific, what do you call that, like
Belief, or
belief, or yeah,
something like
those,
that.
yeah, those kind of things. And also, you are black, or your color is this. There's a little bit of, like class, like indifferences, that is, people could not just accept that we're just all humans, and we should just accept that. And also, the capitalism on top of that doesn't really help at all. Like, we are all like, drive to just get more money, just like collect and collect. It doesn't work that way. And that is the reasons why we have this type of atrocities, and why we have war, basically. And domestic violence, which is like happening in our home.
Yes, if we can just live in peace and harmony and love, all these things. But it's what you said, we can't just accept that we're all different. If
we are all unique. Yeah.
Exactly. If people can just probably people acknowledge that one, but sometimes they find it difficult to accept it. Sometimes if people clash, they don't believe in the same thing. They are not in the same page. And this is when conflicts occur. And then somebody can control their emotions, and then they resort to to violence. All these things.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for answering that one. I know it's a tough no? It's a tough question kasi it really needs like a research, bakit nangyayari pa rin ito sa mga panahon na ito. Na kahit anong ilagay mo na measures, it still happens. It still happens. So all we can do is just to just keep putting something in place. That's all we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and empower people as well, so they don't suffer as victims anymore. All right. So at this point, actually, I would like to bring in somebody. Somebody who has Kanlungan actually helped before, and now it's her way of giving back. Na she is also working with Kanlungan to help other people as well. So napakagandang istorya at opportunity for her to be to join us in our live stream as well. Okay, let's bring in Lynn. Ayan, welcome Lynn Nofes. Ayan, did I pronounce it correctly?
Nofies.
Oh, Nofies. Okay, Nofies. Lynn Nofies. Okay, welcome here. Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Ate.
Ayan, si Lynn.
Hi, everyone all over the world. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hiya.
Ayan. So basically, Lynn was one of the people that Kanlungan has helped before. So how did you find out about Kanlungan, first of all?
I found it in a Facebook page. I was just like looking around the Facebook social media, and I've seen a post where they were offering some help, and I was experiencing already like a marital problem during that time, and then I tried to message, and then that's the start.
Wow. And she found it on Facebook, so congratulations to all of the social media and
Social media.
communications officer of Kanlungan.
Yes.
Because of your talent and dedication, somebody found it. Somebody in need of help
That's
actually
true.
found Kanlungan in Facebook. Wow, amazing. So now we can see how it applies in real life, you know. So, and then uh can you share us how Kanlungan has helped you in your I mean you can say as much as you want, but you know, just share us briefly where you're
Yeah.
comfortable how Kanlungan has helped you with your problem.
Yeah, it started with an inquiry of helping for unemployment. That was 2020, and it was a pandemic time. So everything, all of the businesses and everything are closed. So I was reaching out for a job, but eventually, on top of it, I am already having marital issues, and I've opened it up when I speak to one of the women in Kanlungan. So, and then eventually I was enrolled in a program, taking all my details, my stories, and I was given a mental health coach to like a marriage counseling all as well, like a psychologist who will give me advice and tips to handle marriage and myself as well. Um, because it's affecting my mental health na. So that's it. And then eventually, the marriage broke down. They helped me to find a place that I could live for a while because I fled from the house of my ex-partner, and then I processed the visa. They have given me a witness referral that they've been handling my case. They are monitoring my case. I am really a victim. It's a proof. They have given a proof to the solicitor that I am a victim of domestic abuse. And eventually, I was granted an ILR. So it was a success story.
Wow, amazing. Inspiring, inspiring. Do you believe that things happen for a reason? You know, sometimes I believe na God always give us a gift, you know, but God you know, the one up there actually when he gives us a gift, he wraps it in a problem, in a form of problem, you know. So so that's what they say, the bigger the problem, the bigger the gift.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
Kanlungan
here
is
you
a
are.
gift as well. Yeah. Kanlungan
Yes,
is a
yes.
gift, and now I have the gift of my ILR visa. So, yeah. So thankful to everyone around me, especially Kanlungan, for helping out.
Wow. And now, fast forward, you are helping Kanlungan as well. You are part of Kanlungan now. Is that correct?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
one of
part
the
of the
volunteers.
volunteer. Yeah, I'm part of the
Wow.
volunteer, helping domestic violence women victims as well, and sometimes do some translations from English to Filipino, Filipino to English, for some immigration events.
Wow, amazing. So that's a really very inspiring and success story. So once a victim, you're once a victim. Now you're paying it forward. You're now working with Kanlungan, the organization who help you, so you can help other people as well. Wow,
Yeah, then
amazing.
eventually, yeah, and eventually I started a real job employment with the NHS. So just recently. So
Wow,
yeah.
amazing, amazing. Anything that you would like to say to our live audience? You know, I know you're busy at the moment, so before we let you go, is there any parting words you would like to share to our kababayans that they don't need to
Yeah, I
suffer in
think
silence, you know, things like that?
with the public, yeah, with the public watching, I encourage, if you know someone who is silent suffering, um let them tell them this kanungan and introduce it to them that they don't need to suffer. There are a lot of help, especially kanungan. There are Filipinos. One of the benefits that I really like in kanungan is the Tagalog befriending, because you can
Mm,
vent out everything in your natural language. It's not forced. It's naturally because it's Tagalog to Tagalog befriending. So it really help a lot with your mental health. You will really recover, and also if you want to do donations to support Kanlungan as well, and if you want to volunteer as well with all of the projects, yeah, it's really nice to join Kanlungan as well.
Wow. Thank you very much, Lynn, for sharing your beautiful, inspiring experience with Kanlungan. Ayan. Thank you, Lynn, for joining us. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a nice evening,
Thank you.
afternoon, and morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Baka may gusto kang batiin bago ka batiin mo na.
Hi, sa
Bumati ka
Wales.
muna.
My friend ako dyan sa Wales, and then sa Scotland. And then I think they are watching. Na-send ko yung link. And then sa Philippines, madaling araw pa dyan. Hindi pa yata sila gising. So, yeah. Hi, hello. Ayan. Thank you for inviting, Jeremy.
And thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your wonderful experience. Thank you very much, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Bye now. Ayan. Napakaganda.
Oh yeah.
Very
So
inspiring
it's
story,
really
no?
it's really heartfelt to hear the story of Lynn. Actually, Lynn's story is just like one of like our, people that we help inside the organization, and now they're like giving back to the community as well. So this is like really, building resilience. So it doesn't stop like you experience this, and now you are like helping back to the community. So
yes,
we're very
that's
happy
what
to
we
hear
always
that.
say. It's like a ripple effect. Like you drop a pebble and then it ripples out. So it's the same thing, like Kanlungan is there. You help people, and then the people that you help will actually, will be your ambassadors as well to help other people, and spread the word that Kanlungan exists
Yeah.
and you are here to help, the public service.
Yeah. And before like social media, word of mouth is like, the one thing that spread like, like wildfire to everyone about like a certain
Exactly.
information or, good product or like services. Yeah. So like Lynn, she's the one like also, sharing some of like her friends, people that she knows that could also, what do you call that, like benefit from like our services.
Amazing. And like what Mimi Mili said, pay it forward. Yeah, thank you. And I would like to greet Daniela Carter. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Hello, Daniela, watching from Essex. And we have David Pickles is watching as well. Thank you, David. And we have Alex Esguera. Ayan. From, Alex Esguera. One of our candidates for Mrs. Philippines Euro-Asia. Ayan. So, and going back, you're the social media officer and communications officer of Kanlungan. So, how did Kanlungan shifted? During we were locked down for 2 years, and obviously you have ongoing projects and everything. So how did the organization shift from being to going to lockdown, and then of course
Yeah.
you have people that you are helping during the time. So how did you pivot everything?
Okay, so with all our projects, so we have deliverables. So our deliverables doesn't meet the current, situation, which is lockdown back then. So we need to like inform our funders about the changes that we need to do. It should be like, tailored fit or bespoke with the current situation. So from like face to face type of like workshop, we changed it to like online. So Zoom is like really helpful for us to to roll out our program. So the important thing about it is we understand that there are digital divide with with our service users. So what we did is we informed them about like technology. So they need to install these applications, or they need to have this what do you call that? They need to have like an internet connection for them to to join some of like our workshop. So we really transition immediately, and it's like we need to do it very quick, because if we're not gonna do it like so quick, we're gonna have like a problem in terms of like rolling out our program. So, but the focus back then is actually not to do those workshop. It's more focused on like we have like like emerging problem, which is most of our kababayan experience like job loss. They experience contracting the virus, so they need to like really isolate, and they don't have the capacity to to have food, or to ask someone to deliver them food. So that is one thing that we managed to put in place immediately. So we have like the COVID-19 response, which is driven and led by volunteers. So there's a lot of people like our kababayan here in the UK that have the capacity, they have the resources to, for example, they have the car, they have bikes to cycle, to deliver all these groceries to our kababayan. So that's we did immediately, and actually that call started from our recently arrived nurse from the Philippines. Because what happened with them, imagine these are young nurses recently arrived. They don't have like understanding what is UK life, and they don't have like the full understanding where to buy all these goods or food. So when they arrive here in the UK, it was winter. They don't have the proper winter clothes, so it was so difficult from them. So it was just like like basically social media, like creating like group chat and checking each other about like, oh, we received this, like we saw this like Facebook post about like recently arrived nurses that are needing winter clothes. They're like needing like rice, basically, because what happened, there are we experience what do you call that, like people are like like going to the grocery and like getting their stocks, and these nurses are like working. They don't have like the time to really go to the shopping or like to the grocery to buy some of like their food. And and basically that's what we did immediately, like we need to respond. And we understand also the problem of our kababayan, because they were like in the middle of war during that the height of the pandemic. That is basically a war, and they don't know if they're gonna go home like alive, because we don't have like full understanding with the virus. And also imagine we did this project, which is like the Filipino food for NHS. So the Filipino food for NHS is like basically organized by Filipino chefs and cook like Filipino food for our NHS workers. So we deliver Filipino food, and we understand the value and also the importance of food to us Filipino, because it's give us like as I said earlier, that is like my guilty pleasures. Because it gives you a really like calming, and like a very like a really like a very warm like like feeling when you have something that you like, and something that gives you, basically it's like Kanlungan, gives you a piece of home.
Wow, amazing. And with the advent of during the pandemic, social media has become just the medium or the platform for everybody to see what's happening. And then now we're starting to open again. Has the reach actually of the people that you are helping increased with social media and everything? During the
Absolutely. Absolutely, Jeremy, because what happened is most of our postings are organic, meaning it's not boosted.
Yeah.
what happened was, people are just like really in need. That's why they really contacted us. And also they shared, they forwarded the link to their friends because that's the only thing, that is present. The thing is, there is, an organization that could really help them. So the reach, the engagement is really high. So yeah, and now it's, it's opening up. The pandemic is, the virus is still there. We experience, like, we still, we're still like struggling in the UK. And the thing with, some of like our kababayan have like, consistent struggle here because of like their visa situation, or like, like their immigrations like status here in the UK. The thing is, now when, like they are, like focusing with their, with their job, but the thing is there's still like underlying problem there. And there's still like, consistently, like that's why we're still, organizing immigration workshop for them to understand, like, like maybe there's like a way or a pathway for them to be like settled here in the UK. Maybe there are, things that they could try in terms of like getting a settlement status, or like a regular status here in the UK.
If there is one of those big four usual problems, core problems, that is you always have to deal with, if you have a superpower, which one would you like to address first? Which one would you like to address first?
I think one thing is, you should not. I think borders is, like a big political thing. That's why every borders created policies, they created all these laws that could hinder other people to enjoy like life. Immigration is always part of human history. So imagine, like, the traveling to somewhere, you don't need to like have a passport, just basically go there and you don't have a problem. And now, because this thing are, these borders are in place, some people are like, making the life of people become like so miserable, because we have like these old borders, and we need to have these specific papers for us to have to free, like, to live freely in a certain location. I think if I'm gonna have a, a superpowers, I can just like remove all the borders and people could just like go in and out anywhere. So basically, we don't need to like apply for a Schengen visa. We don't need to apply for a UK visa. We don't need to do those kind of things. And that is like a big, that is will, make the world a better place.
Yeah. After all, we're all humans, right? After all, we are all humans.
Exactly.
That's the main thing. It doesn't matter you're Asian or Caucasian, or you're from the African region. It doesn't matter. Whether you speak Tagalog or English or Chinese.
Exactly. Imagine when
we're all humans after all.
There's this like I don't know, like a video about eggs. Different colors of egg. When you open it, it's basically the same thing.
Same, exactly.
Yeah. So
wow, napakagandang analogy. Yeah. Wow. What would you call that superpower then?
I don't know. Immigration power.
Wow, napakagandang napakagandang idea or concept nun. If that will happen, So that's what I said. After all, we're all humans, and we all have the same color of blood. For goodness sake, we all have face, eyes, everything. It's just as we're in a different location. But very good, very good. I love that answer. And then I just would like to greet Josephine TC. Ayan, welcome here. Welcome in Germination. And we have Lloyd Balatongan of the Soulmates. Yeah. Check them out, the Soulmates. That's SOULM. And then number 8 and S. Ayan. They're going to start their Filipino concert tour in May and then July 9 here in London. In the Stowe Paddington. Yan. Watch out for more details. Ayan. We have Megan Abad. Welcome. Ayan. So, I wish you get more time, but of course, I understand you have work as well, and I'm sure you're hungry now. But I always ask this question to my special guest. I call it I call it the dinner question. Have you had dinner already? Have you had
Okay.
dinner?
I already had it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry about that, Jeremy.
Okay, so I just to wrap this up, I always ask this question to my special guest. I call this the dinner question. So it goes like this: if you are going to have a dinner with somebody, anybody in this world, even though this person is no longer living, yeah, or big personality, or who is this person that you would like to have dinner with? Why and what question would you ask this person? Anybody that you could think of.
Okay. I think I already had a answer. Not really. I did not answer the same. I never asked, the same question because the question was like, when you're going to have like an interview with someone that is like dead or alive, what is
Oh,
that
okay.
question? So I think I still like I recall this because yeah, but I still have always in mind it. I think it's gonna be like Peter Tatchell. So I
Peter
always
Thatcher. Okay.
yeah. So Peter Tatchell is like an LGBT rights advocate and an activist. I think like the conversation like in that dinner, maybe it's gonna be like a very casual dinner, so it's not like a fine dining. So basically
Yeah,
maybe I'll I'll cook like a Filipino food. So
yeah, yeah.
it's just like a very casual like dinner, and I think the conversation will go around like the how do you start campaigning towards the LGBTQ rights, like, and what really pushes you to really do that. Because the thing is, for me, I'm also an activist, and I think that our live experience make us to to really to do like a protest and to be vocal about like some of like the abuse and some disparity that we experience in this world. So I think that is gonna be the conversation. I know it's gonna be boring, but I think I'm gonna go in that answer.
All right, amazing. And home cooked comfort food is always the best. Ayan, according to Mimili. Absolutely. Wow. So, any message or parting words that would like to leave to our live audience? You would like to promote? The floor is yours. Floor is yours.
Okay, we would like to thank again like Jeremy and the Germination like group for having us here tonight and to share like our work in Kanlungan. And also we would like to thank One Nation to give us and awarding us as like best community organization here in the UK. We would like to promote like our work. We are Kanlungan, empowering Filipino, East and Southeast Asian migrants in the UK. You could follow our social. You could check our Facebook. It's Kanlungan UK, one word, and also you could check our Instagram and Twitter, Kanlungan_UK. And you could check our website as well for updates. Our website is www.kanlungan.org.uk. And also in the show notes of this live stream, you could check also our phone number, which is 0203-893-1010. 1871. And thank you for having me again in this platform. Thank you, Jeremy.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you. Ayan. And this is for you, Niel.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's for you, that's for you. Ayan. So before I let you go, let's just give thanks to all those who join us tonight. Shalani Sexton, Mimi Mili, thank you. We have CJ Little, Daisy Guerra, Lloyd Balatongan, Megan Abad, Jen Papa Florida, Cherry Valencia, Anthony Reyes Melendres, Jen Recolisado, Carmela Evora Lailo, Joyce Chico, Eri Habib, and then let's just see. Oh, there you go. My son just started to join a less traveled life in affiliation with Gabriela in the Philippines, and I'm so proud of him. I salute your cause, Niel, and the things that you do in service for others. Ayan.
Thank you,
for that.
Mimi.
Ayan. Thank you, Mimi Mili. And we have, let's see. I just want to make sure that I have greeted everybody. Ayan, yeah. We have Cringer Viola. Ayan, 1, 2, 3. Sending love and support po. Ayan. Thank you, Cringer Viola, 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you very much, Niel, for your time in here, for sharing your experience and your expertise. Your presence is absolutely a gift for all of us here in Germination. So thank you very much again, Niel, and hope to, I'm sure we're going to meet each other soon with all the activities and everything is open now again. And one of the, any events here around, I'm sure we're going to bump into each other. And hi to Direct Ramon because I've known Kanlungan actually through PTUK. Yun.
Yeah,
I've
Kuya
seen
Mon.
the previous
Direct
plays
Ramon,
of
yeah.
PTUK and I saw Kanlungan, Bahay Kubo, and then yun. That's when I started to what's this Kanlungan, you know? That
Yeah,
was a long
so
time ago.
PTUK
Yeah.
is always, like one of like our uh, um, active member organization.
Wow, amazing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Niel Camilon of Kanlungan. He is the social media and communications officer. Thank you very much, Niel.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Hope to see you soon. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, bye. There you go. We have Niel Camilon from Kanlungan. And of course, don't forget to visit their social media and their website, kanlungan.org.uk, info@kanlungan.org.uk if you want to email them. And of course, the number is at the bottom of the screen. So if you know anybody who will benefit from the services and support of Kanlungan, please do share this live stream. There's a telephone number there as well. And as what we always say, there shouldn't be anybody suffering in silence. Help is always at hand. Yeah. So let's just see the comments here. Ayan. Owet Reyes, mabuhay ang Kanlungan. Thank you very much, Owet. Ayan. You made it just on time, but don't worry. You can watch this on a replay. So as soon as we finish this one, it will be available to watch back. Ayan. So, thank you very much, everyone. And what's next in Germination this coming Sunday? Ayan, okay. So don't forget on Sunday, 11 a.m. UK time. And of course, I would like to promote this one, the Filipino concert tour of the Soulmates from Darby. Yeah, they're a family band. So starting this May, and we have 4 dates already. And then in London, it will be July 9th. So watch that out. Ayan. Those are the dates for the Soulmates, the Filipino concert tour. Ayan. So, let's just see. I hope you have learned a lot. I'm sure you've learned a lot from our live stream today. And of course, don't forget to share this live stream to all your friends who you think will benefit from our live stream. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe on our YouTube channel and give our Facebook page a like and a follow. All right, and always remember, the quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always make sure that you plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. So this is Jeremy of Germination. See you again and bye for now. Okay, stay safe, everyone, and see you again next time.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of Germination. So if you like our episode for today, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and to like and follow our Facebook page, Germination, and to share the videos to all those people who you think will benefit from it. And if you know anybody whose life story is inspiring, or even your life story can be inspiring, please get in touch with us, because you'll never know. You will be our next special guest for our next episode, because we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. And don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Wednesdays, 7:30 in the evening, and on Sundays, 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's UK time. See you next time. This is Jeremy of Germination.